high atop the walls of Dresden on the 8th of Rova, just past 7 in the morning. Based on our heroisms, we are roughly 15 minutes into the siege. We have gained enough experience for level 9. In Tau Pai Pai's run, I was struggling with builds for Regill and Camellia. Sort of lucked into a good build for Regill, and I've been thinking about it, and I have some decent plans for Camellia, finally. So I'm excited about this level up. I'll go into some of those plans as we get there. First, of course, let us start with Tamiri. I think I've already shown you the only alignment shift since last time. Yeah, we told Darren that we considered him merely a useful tool. Alright, let's get to Tamiri's level up. Zen Archer. Persuasion, Perception, Trickery, Mobility, Athletics. So right now it's between Crane Riposte or Shake It Off. I think I should probably take Shake It Off and postpone Crane Riposte until level 11. So that's what I'm going to do. And I believe that's it as far as decisions. We get Snapshot, but we're not really going to make great use of that usually. Might get an occasional AOO. Done. Next up is Camellia.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Alright. Last time I just really didn't have any ideas as what to do, so I took a defensive feat, namely I took Blind Fight. This time I have some ideas. I'm going to take Piranha Strike. This will help her damage right away. Yeah, she'll take a -2 right now on her attack rolls, and I believe at level... Let's see, she gets a base attack bonus of 6, still 6, 7, 8. So at level 11, she'll take another -1 on her attack rolls. But the damage is, right now, it's increased by 4. And it'll go up to 6 at level 11. However, also I'll take the Mythic Piranha Strike at some point in time. That'll help the damage even more. However, when I was reviewing the Mythic feats, when I was looking at Tamari, I noticed the Mythic Improved Critical, which would bump up the multiplier by 1. So for example, a Rapier, which is normally an 18 to 20 crit range, if you have Mythic Improved Critical, that means you also have Improved Critical. So Improved Critical would make it a 15 to 20 crit range, and then Mythic Improved Critical would make it a ×3. So I would threaten a critical hit on a 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, presuming they all hit. Because if you get a 15 but it's insufficient to hit the armor class, then it's still a miss. But those would all threaten. And if I confirm, now it's ×3 damage. So Camellia is going to get Improved Critical and Mythic Improved Critical. I never would have considered Improved Critical because with her Spear enhancements, she can just make her weapon keen, which is the same thing as Improved Critical. However, that won't qualify her for the Mythic Improved Critical. So that's where I'm going. She doesn't qualify for Improved Critical right now because you need a base attack bonus of 6. Right now her base attack bonus is only 5. But at level 11, she's probably going to take Improved Critical. And then at somewhere either 13 or 15, she's probably going to take Combat Reflexes. Because Regill is going to have creatures running all over the place, thereby provoking AOOs. It'd be nice to take advantage of all those AOOs, especially if she's finally doing some decent damage with Piranha Strike. and Mythic improved critical. And since combat reflex is a reasonable idea, if I can get anybody else to have outflank, then I'll take outflank with her as well. So it's a lot of ideas. Hopefully they'll come to fruition. Alright, so this level is Piranha Strike. Done. I noticed she gets True Saying. That's going to go up on somebody right now because she hasn't used her recall. Well, not right now, but after, once I get ready to continue. Next up is Lann.
Greatest challenge.
Alright, Lann, you get Shattered Defenses. Because I took that wasted feat at level 7, so I get the one that matters at level 9. Just in time for Regill's Cornigon Smash. What do you know? Really? You're not even having that as a recommended feat? Come on. You could do better than that game. Shatter Defenses. Here we go. So, as long as, if you're attacking anything that is shaken or frightened or panicked, then it is flat-footed, which means it doesn't have any dexterity bonus, doesn't have any dodge bonuses, things like that. Shatter Defenses. So hopefully he can start hitting even more often. Done. Ember.
You're a good person. I like you.
Your big decisions this level are going to be spells, because I know what feat I'm taking. Oh, I guess skills too. Arcana, Nature. I'm not going to put any more into World, even though I have those skills. Skill checks here in Dresden that I'd like to pass. The main reason for Persuasion would be for actual diplomacy checks and social situations. She's not going to use her. I mean, she's almost certainly in combat is going to be doing something more than demoralizing, namely putting up protective luck, if nothing else. Should I go back to use magic device? Now let's get persuasion. All right. Feat, greater spell pen. And then going forward after that, she will probably start taking meta magic feats like empower, maximize, and stuff like that. All right, so I'm looking for greater spell pen. Here it is. So this should immediately help not only this +2, but should also get her an additional 1 due to mythic spell penetration. So her spell penetration checks just increased by 3. Alright, second level spells. See invisibility? Ball Slave? I think see invisibility just so that in case I don't have communal see invisibility available, at least she'll be able to cast see invisibility on herself. Usually that's probably not going to be enough because I think she probably still won't be able to pass perception checks to find things that are sneaking around while invisible, but nothing else really comes to mind here. Well, it could take delay poison, but let's just take see invisibility. Next, level 3 spell. This one is probably going to be remove curse. In case people start getting polymorphed, I want to have a remove curse available. Hopefully she's not the one who's being polymorphed. I still want to get remove disease eventually, but I don't know when the next time she gets a 3rd level spell will be. Level 4 spell. Could be Death Ward. Could be Enervation. This is another. Enervation is basically another debuff. So for each negative level that something has, it takes a -1 penalty on its attacks and saves. Dimension Door might be useful to get us out of a jam if we need to. Death Ward, in case somebody really needs it. I might go with the debuff. Enervation. I might not have enough Death Wards available though, because it'll be a while before Sosiel gets a lot of spell slots in order to be able to cast Death Ward on multiple people. So I might need to fill in. Enervation though. I mean, if she already has her Hex debuffs up, it can chant, or cackle, because she cackles rather than chants, then she could cast Enervation as her standard action and still cackle as a move action to keep the Evil Eye debuffs up and Protective Ward buffs up. But I think I'm going to do Dimension Door just to get us out of a tough... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I like the utility of Dimension Door, which I might not... Well, Nenio will probably have a Dimension Door available. Let's just take Integration. Let's do it. Okay. Done. Sosiel.
My will is resolute.
How you doing? You get Dazzling Display this level. Then you'll pick up Shake It Off later. Yeah, because he has not shook it all off yet. He took Weapon Focus, because, you know, he needs big bonuses with his glaive. But I took Shake It Off so he could take Dazzling Display. Maybe he'll eventually get Mythic Dazzling Display. Unlikely, but maybe. Done. Regill. Alright. So this is going to be a Hell Knight level, so we can get the Fearsome Discipline. Need to keep Persuasion absolutely maxed. Okay. So he's still taking Cornigon Smash at this level. Alright. But future considerations. We're still going to need stuff like Greater 2-Weapon Fighting eventually, which he doesn't qualify for until level 11. Hammer the Gap could be useful, but it's not necessarily all that great. I want to go for Dreadful Carnage if I can. So he would need Dazzling Display in order to do so, and the base attack bonus at level of 11. So that means at level 11 he could take Dazzling Display and Dreadful Carnage. Whenever you reduce an enemy to 0 or fewer hit points, which he tends to do a lot, he gets his free Intimidate check to demoralize everybody within 30 feet. So if we can start making lots of other people at least shaken, and if they're within 10 feet, frightened, we're going to have people running all over the place, and we're going to have lots of people demoralized, which means those of us with shattered defenses can hit things easier. So that's a plan for level 11. Then, if he can, eventually he'll try to fit in combat reflexes and outflank, shatter defenses maybe. Still need to put in greater 2-weapon fighting, greater weapon focus, greater weapon specialization. In other words, I don't think he's ever going to be taking Shake It Off. Maybe I'll find it in there somewhere, but I have big plans for Regill. He's with us long term, hopefully. Okay, but let's go back to Corning Smash, which I have. And Force of Will. Okay. Yeah, this is this ability, which I don't really care about. +2 bonus on will saves against either Charm, Compulsion, or Fear. I don't want her to be compelled. Let's do Compulsion. I mean, it only gives him +2 bonus, but whatever. Fearsomeness. Yes. This means whenever you successfully demoralize somebody within 10 feet to cause them to become shaken, they are instead frightened, which means they run away. Unless your name is Staunton Van. Okay. This ends our power up. This ends our build for those that we have with us. Next time, I expect we're gonna have a lot of street fights before we actually go into any buildings and things like that. Notice there's an enemy there, so we still have more stuff over here. Then we'll head back down the wall the same way we came in, undoing the gates, and proceed from there. Until then, ForkOfSpite, sayonara. Wait, let's save. Alright. Bye!